sometimes lost in the shuffle of all that is Colby Covington, we don't talk enough about just how elite a welterweight this is. Realized the UFC interim welterweight title back in the day, and he's a guy who many people believe on any given Saturday night, he can be the top 170-pound fighter in the world.
Absolutely, and it's the work ethic. It's the work ethic of Colby Covington that stands out. When I was at Oklahoma State as a coach, we wanted to recruit Colby Covington out of junior college because he was such a phenomenal workhorse. Everybody recognized it from day one. And when you watch it in his approach to his fights, he fights in that very same way. He's in your face. He's grabbing you. He's clinching you. He's taking you down. And he'll even stand and strike and throw big shots with you as the fight progresses. Don't mistake the talk for a guy that cannot back you up with actions. Colby Covington is a savage.
Fear is not a factor for Colby Chaos Covington. All right, so the path to UFC welterweight gold, of course, goes through the UK, courtesy of Leon Edwards' win over Kamaru Usman, but he's got to keep the focus where it belongs. He's got another hungry young challenger in front of him tonight.
Yeah, and Leon Edwards is one of those guys that can lock in. He's one of those guys that doesn't seem to me now from the outside to be a guy that falls in love with everything that comes with being the champion. He lives in the now. And he will have to do exactly that if he wants to retain his championship tonight. He's got to be able to use his boxing. Leon Edwards is fast.
Oh, yeah.
Everything he does right. He's crisp, he's sharp, and he uses all of his tools. He is really the definition of mixed martial artist, and that will have to be on display tonight if he wants to keep his championship.
You're right, and he may not wow you with muscle mass, but this is quite a frame for the UFC's welterweight division, and Leon Edwards has all eyeballs on him here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Colby Chaos Covington. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Leon Rocky Edwards.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, folks, you are looking live at 2 of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the game today. Colby Covington chasing that immortality, undisputed greatness against the incumbent, Leon Rocky Edwards.
Colby Covington has long lived at the top of his division. Leon Edwards now lives at the very top of the division. He is the champion, and he carries that championship swagger by himself. The guy's a star, and his game is evolving every time we see him in the octagon, and he feels that now he's ready to solve the Colby Covington puzzle.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Oh, beautiful striking there by Leon Edwards. He has really become a well-rounded welterweight. You saw in the Gunnar Nelson fight how good his wrestling defense was. Leon Edwards is a real problem, DC. Oh, nice takedown by Colby Covington. You know he can be a volume striker, but...
Watch guillotine. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Covington.
big ground and pound. He passed the half guard.
Covington's right back to the full mount. 2 minutes now to go in the opening round. A series of punches from the top here by Covington.
Scramble up. He's got to be careful here.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Covington. Under a minute to go.
Nice. Nice defense.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Covington's right back to the full mount here. All right, here, final seconds of round one. Well, no pad on that elbow, and that one assuredly got through. 5 minutes in the books.
Stop.
All right, take a seat. Deep breath for me. Breathe. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome. I want you to punch.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
All right, round two. Nice jab by Edwards. Oh, beautiful jab there from Leon Edwards. And if you don't know the name Leon Edwards, you're going to start to hear his name increasingly. Truly one of the better fighters in this country.
Absolutely. And the reason you don't know his name is because he's more of a quiet guy. He's very reserved. He used to be at AKA for months, and you barely knew that Rocky was even there. He was just there to get his work in, as he's doing his work now inside the octagon.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Look at how he drives the knee right into his opponent's midsection.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
Big double leg level change.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Edwards. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Side control now.
Now he's going full mount. This is where he wants to be.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
Massive shot from the top.
Another ground and pound strike gets home. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
All All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Covington. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Excellent work. That's what I'm talking about, man. Everything's landing. Everything's working. Just like in training, all right? You just got to keep the pace. You can't stop.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides here.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Edwards gets tagged by that stiff jab. Bleeding from his cheek now.
Oh, big elbow. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Oh, how good is that jab by Covington?
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Get those combinations going.
What a beautiful high kick that landed there.
Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? Strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, a follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Edwards' eye starting to swell now. Oh, he blocked that one. Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. Well, you know the book on this guy, very cerebral and tactical on the feet, and there is that inside leg kick.
Just a quick switch of the hips, and boom, inside leg kick lands.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Now into his mount. Nice shot there by the champ. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Oh, he lands another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something to behold. This guy is so good at finding his target. Now, he's got a big old marker on the guy's face to try and hit. You have got a smart fighter in front of you. You have got to move your head, or he's going to keep going there.
Covington's in half guard. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Just got to be careful here. Great job being busy off of his back. Strike from the bottom.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship round. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with the fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up. On the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh, nice level change. Now he's back up.
Back to the jab now, no good. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Takedown defense holds up.
And now some separation.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Oh, right into mount.
Nice positional control here. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Covington's in half guard. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up. Fourth round here, less than a minute to go. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. If they try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
Ten seconds to go in round 4. Edwards' cut is getting worse. The cut man chopping at the bit to get in there. He'll have to wait for the break between rounds if we get there. All right, back to the stools we go. And that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there.
You knew he was going to be bloody, okay? You need to protect this cut, though. You know he's going after it. Protect it.
All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round.
Nice.
Oh, look at that leg kick. And there's a takedown attempt. And that left hook landed on the button. And there's a takedown attempt.
Nice little short uppercut there.
Ah, he's been working hard defensively. Kick block there. Covington's got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 36 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Colby Chaos Covington.
All right, so Colby Covington at his suffocating best tonight, and his opponent just couldn't take it there at the end. Covington, your winner by TKO.
A lot of times the guys wilt under the pressure of Colby Chaos Covington. Tonight, that was on full display as he wins the fight by TKO.